Are doing beginning yoga with Megan and with Miss Krista. And let's go ahead and get started.
And with Jessie, the instructor.
With Jessie as the instructor behind the camera. So let's go ahead and start off in easy pose. So basically your right foot's going to be in front of your left shin, and you're just going to raise your hands up. Just go ahead and come forward as far as you can. And from here, keep your torso low. Move over to your left side in between your toe and your knee. And from here, still keep your torso low. Go back to the middle. And then go ahead and rise up. From here, we're going to switch legs. So your left shin or your left heel is going to go in front of your right shin. You're going to raise your hands up and then reach forward. Make sure not to crinkle that neck. And from here, keep your torso low. Go to your right side now, in between your toe and your knee. From here, keep it low, go back to the middle, and then go ahead and rise up. And from here, we're going to stretch our neck, so our chin is going to go to our chest. Really stretch out that back of the neck. From here, go ahead and lift your chin up to a neutral position. Your left hand, you're going to crawl it off to the side. And then your right hand, you're going to go ahead and stretch it out. Now let's switch. We're going to take our right hand, crawl it out like a spider, take our left hand and stretch it out. This is weird without music.
I know.
Do you want me to sing or hum or something in the background here?
Sure. Put on Donald Trump.
Makes me want to smoke crack.
Come back to a neutral position. And from here, you're going to take your arms out like an airplane, and we're just going to rotate them to really open up those shoulders. And from here, you're going to put your hands on your shoulders, and we're going to rotate our shoulders. Let's go the other way.
Mark, you would like Jessie's class.
I think I've been in Jessie's class before. Haven't I?
No. That's a good question. I don't know.
Oh, when she covered for Courtney.
Probably. Good. And then from here, we're just going to put our hands on our knees right here, and we're going to do a fishbowl. So basically, you're just going to go in circles, really open up those hips and that lower back. Let's go the other way. let's come back to a neutral position. And then from here, we're gonna kick it to straddle. Just go ahead and spread your legs. And then your toes, you want to flex towards your face, so you're still engaging your leg right here, legs. We're gonna reach up to the sky and go ahead and bend forward. I haven't done this in a while.
Feels good.
Why would I taught this? So I'll forget what some of these things are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll be good to get back in the groove.
I know I need to change some stuff up too. Keep it low, go over to your left side. Now if you can reach your toes, flex them towards your face and lift your heel off the ground to get that deeper stretch in your calves. Who's that?
Percy.
Okay, keep it low. Now move your torso over to your right side. Flex those toes. Lift your heel off the ground if you need that stretch, that deeper stretch. Okay, go ahead and move your torso back to the middle. And then go ahead and rise up to your spine. And then your right leg, you're going to bend it, and your flat foot's going to go inside of your left thigh. And then you're going to move your torso over and over your straight leg and go ahead and bend forward. And then go ahead and rise up. And then we're going to stay here. You're going to get your left hand, put it on your right knee, and we're going to twist. And then go ahead and come back to a neutral position. And then you're going to take your right leg, take it back to straddle. We're going to gently take our left leg, our flat of our foot is going to be on the inside of our right thigh. You're going to shift your torso over to your straight leg and go ahead and bend forward. You want to keep your toes flexed, keep them engaged.
Somebody's eating some muffins.
Oh. From here, go ahead and rise up. And then now your right hand is going to go on your left knee, and you're just going to twist.
Percy, mercy.
And then go ahead and face forward, your torso forward. Now you're going to bring both legs in front of you for a staff pose, where your toes and your ears are together. Make sure you flex your toes towards your face, continuously engaging your legs. And go ahead and rise up with your hands. And then go ahead and bend forward. Oh, it sounds like holes in your yard.
They're trying to fix the sprinklers.
That makes sense, yeah. I'm like, that's a random place for a hole.
You're right. I know Mark thought they were putting a tree in or something.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Look at you, little girl.
And from here, go ahead and rise up, and we're going to go to wide bound angle. So you're just going to bring your heels and your toes together right here. You want to make sure you create space right here, and then go ahead and bend forward.
furry too.
They are shedding. I'm covered in it.
Okay. Slowly rise up. And from here, let's go ahead and go back to easy pose, where it's crisscross. And from here, we're just going to dive into our hands on our knees. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. And from here, we'll do some cat-cows. Make sure you exhale when you do cat. And do your last cat and cow, and let's come back to a neutral position. And then from here, we're going to do some ab work. We're going to hover just our knees, just above our mat to really light up that core. Go and bring your knees back down, and let's go ahead and go a devotional pose. You're bringing your hips to the back of your heels, and just rest your head on the mat. And then from here, go ahead and rise back up. You're staying on your knees, except this time your knees are going to spill out at the edge of your mat, just like this. Your heels are staying together. And what you're going to do is just place your hands behind your back right here. And then you're just going to stretch these quads right here by engaging your glutes. Engage your glutes, you can really feel the stretch right here. And then from here, go ahead and come back to your hands and your knees. And from here, we'll do our first downward facing dog. So make sure you display your fingers right here. Your toes are tucked into your mat and your hips are lifting up towards the sky and back towards the wall. You really want to push your hips towards the back of the wall. You're like you're making an upside down V. And from here, we're going to go to pigeon pose. So you're going to lift your right leg straight up in the air. And what you want to do, you kind of want to bend your knee, stack it on top of your hips right here to really open that up first. And then go ahead and bring it over to pigeon pose. So your knee should be on your right wrist and your foot should be on your left wrist. And if you need to adjust your foot, just go on your right hip and then just scoot up more if you need to. And from here, go ahead and rest on your elbows or your head. From here, go ahead and come back up. For support, you're going to tuck your left toes into the mat for more support. And then you're going to go back to three-legged dog. And then bring it down to downward facing dog. And from here, you're going to lift your right leg up in the air. And then you're going to bend your knee to really open up that hip. From here, go ahead and bring it forward to pigeon pose. Your knee should be going towards your right knee, or your left wrist, and your foot should be going towards your left wrist. And then go ahead and fold on your elbows.
Did you just do the same side twice? Is that right?
Yes, she did. I did my left leg. I knew that.
Oh, did I do the same way?
Yeah, he did. She meant to say left. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
I was like, you
I almost said something, but did I say the wrong way? You said, yeah, right leg twice.
No, that's all right, I got
You're on camera too.
It happens.
it. Yeah.
Viewed by thousands of people.
I'm not planning to make millions off YouTube, so. Yeah, love it. Sorry about that, Megan.
No, it's okay. I'll balance them.
And then go ahead and come back up to your hands. Go ahead and tuck your right toes onto the mat. Then go and take your left foot back to three-legged dog. And then to downward facing dog. And then from here, we're gonna meet our hands to our feet. So we're just gonna crawl back and meet our feet. And from here, we're just gonna go to a forward fold, relax everything, make sure your head's relaxed. If you're not sure, nod yes or no. From here, go to a half lift. And then go back down to a forward fold. And then from here, go ahead and rise up. Your hands should be interlaced above your head, like Charlie's Angels. And then we're gonna do a side bend to your right. Come back to the middle. Well, when you come back to the middle, we're gonna do cactus hands. Take your shoulder blades, you're holding a pencil behind your back and your chest is out, your heart is out. Come back, your hands are coming back up, and then do a left bend. Then go ahead and come back up, and let's do another forward bend. And then from here, kind of shift your toes and your heels together, because from here, we're gonna rise up to chair pose. So start bending your knees, bring your hands up to chair pose.
He wants out. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Chair pose right here. There you go. And then from chair pose, we're gonna stay here. All we're gonna do is we're gonna move our hands back, bring our torso forward. Kind of like we're looking over a cliff. We'll do that a few times. Come back up to chair. And go back like we're looking over a cliff again. And then back to chair. And from here, you gotta trust yourself. Take your left foot, take it back to crescent moon or high lunge. Really bend that right knee. Make sure it's not caving in. Engage your glutes so your knee goes back to where it needs to. And then from here, we want to go to warrior two. So the back of your leg should, make sure you're looking out your right middle finger. Here, reverse warrior. And back to warrior two. Back to crescent. So really, your back leg, twist your foot forward, back into a lunge. Then go ahead, your left foot should be meeting your right foot, and do a forward bend. And from here, let's come up to a chair pose again. And here, take your right foot back now to a crescent moon. let's go to warrior 2. Make sure you engage your glutes to bring that knee back. Let's go to reverse warrior. Back to warrior 2. And crescent moon. And your right foot should meet your left foot, and then come to a forward fold. Then from here, let's go ahead, rise back up slowly. And let's go ahead and do a squat. So spread your legs out a little bit. Your toes could be spilling off the mat a little bit. And your elbows should be in between your knees like this.
That's why I'm not on the
She's
video.
like, she doesn't know me anymore.
Go see him naked.
And from here, go ahead and transition on your bottom. From here, you want to bend your knees. Scoot your bottom up to the back of your heels, and then slowly roll back on your back. And then from here, go ahead and straighten out your left leg completely, your right knee hug into your chest. And then your right hand should be on your right knee and just move your knee around.
Megan,
Yeah.
you're making it more difficult. You've got your left knee up with your right hand reaching for your left knee.
Yes,
There you
she
go.
said that. Okay, well, I might do it a little bit.
See, we've all not seen each other for a while.
And then from here, your left hand should go on your right knee, and we're going to twist to your left. Your shoulder blade should be on the ground, on your mat. Go ahead and come back up. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Your right leg should be flat on the mat. Your left leg should be hugged into your chest. Get your left hand, put it on your left knee, and just turn it. Go in circles. Then from here, get your right hand, place it on your left knee, and twist to your right. Keep your shoulder blades on the mat. And then from here, come back to a neutral position. And let's go ahead and go to Shavasana. Straighten out your legs. Stretch out your arms. Relax every part of your body, your face, your jaw, your feet, your toes. Just listen to your breathing. And from here, start coming back in the room. Wiggle those toes, those fingers. And rise up slowly back into a sitting position. And from here, hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me in our practice today. May you have compassion and love for others and also for yourself. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Jessie.